Good morning, beautiful people. Beautiful divine beings you are. Welcome to another daily guidance with me, Mijeki Kwe. That's the last bits of my name. Wingish Nibe Mijeki Kwe, Sweetgrass Water Medicine Woman, Christiana Carr, Chrissy Carr, Superstar. That's I think my most popular name out there. But it's all me. It's all me. This divine being right here. Just like you're all divine beings. So it is the 19th, right? 19th of October. Again, it doesn't matter which day you're watching it. This is a Friday. I'm having a fatigue day. Again, it's still kind of a low energy. So we're going to do just our daily spread today. If you have a chance, look at that live stream yesterday. There's a lot of messages. I know it was talking more about parents, but really, if you look at it as, I might say parents or whatever, when it's talking about children, like we all have children in our lives somewhere, right? We all have an example to set for children anywhere that we are, that children might see us, right? We're out in public, there's children. So even if we don't have any children that we birthed from ourselves or that we're guardians of, there's children in your life somewhere. And we're all, as adults, responsible to set a good example for these children. That's all our responsibilities, whether we've had children or not, right? We still have an effect on children, right? We still are examples for children. There's still little eyes watching us, right? So let's always be aware of that. And what is the messages we're sending to children? Again, the Twitch is starting happening here. It's the body things I deal with, right? So it's all right. I get used to it. Work it on in, right? Laugh at it. So let's call in all of our directions. The east, the path of illumination and clarity. That's the element of the fire. The south is the place of innocence and the inner child and the emotions. That's the water. And the west, the place of the woman, the introspection. That's the earth. And the north is our wisdom years. And up here is the element of the air. Right? Okay. And then we walk our red road, right? From south. Right? And it's the internal timing. March to the beat of our own drums. Right? I was on there yesterday. And our children are on their own timing too. Teach them to march to the beat of their own drums. Listen for the answers within. Then up to the north. That's how we do our red road. And we get to our nurture years. We need to be nurtured. Where we learn to nurture ourselves in those wisdom years. Because we give it all to our children. Then we learn, oh wait, I got to nurture myself too. Or else I cannot nurture my children no more. I feel more resentful if I don't take care of myself. I feel more resentful helping others when I'm not helping myself. Right? So it's our responsibility to take care of our own selves, right? To put down our boundaries and our limits. So here we go. We're just going in the directions. And already, here we go, right? And here we come in the east. The blue road, right? We go through that transformation in the east. Crossing over, however you want to call it. And that blue road of spirit is right there. It goes from east to the west, just like the sun. The west and the loyalty. We find that we must be loyal to ourselves in order to be there for others. Loyalty to self first, to the divine being within us. And as we're loyal to the divine being within us, we're loyal to the divine being in all. Okay. Above, below, and within. Bring you to the center. Be here in this moment. Take that deep breath, right? Let everything just fall away for now. Let's focus on our daily messages today. The lessons. Let's look at how this lesson is in our day today. Or if you're looking at it after the end of the day, how was this lesson in your day? Did you notice this lesson in your day? Or at the end going, oh, that's what that was all about. It was teaching me this. Okay. right? Sometimes I look at these after because I forget what I say in the day. So I watch these at the end of the day and go, oh, yes, that was, oh, and that was, and yeah, see, it's all there. It is all there, right? The guidance, right? The affirmations. So for today, if anybody else might be going through these energies like I am right now, that releasing, there's still lots that needs to be cleared up. A lot of sadness, you know. A lot of joys too. A lot of joys. A lot of bittersweets. So, today, oh, this one's peeking out here. And this animal wants to walk that too. Okay. The change. The rites of passage. Making those shifts. That's our main path today. Looking at that, right? We need to let go to be able to move on, right? And if we're moving forward, we need to look where we're going. Because if we're looking backwards here, yet we're still trying to move and walk back, we're chance of us to slip and not see what's coming to us, right? Not see what's, oh, we got to put down boundaries and step to the side here, you know, or we got to go right through that, right? Because in some ways, like that sidewalk story, right, with that hole in the sidewalk, maybe that's the most convenient way to get there, or whatever. There's ways to get around that hole, or you can go down a completely different road altogether. But if we're not facing ahead, facing forward, we're not going to see that. We're not going to see those forks in the roads, or, you know, those times where, you know, if we don't step to the side pretty quick, we might drop in a hole, right? Or if we're looking back, oh, I've done this so many times in my life, walked right into a telephone pole. Have you ever done that? Now tell me, have you ever then apologized to the telephone pole for walking into it? Yeah, I've done that. Yeah. The void, the unlimited potential. So if we got to release, if we don't release and be open to that change, remember the only thing constant is change. And if we're not open to that change, if we're resisting that change, we're resisting opening up to those miracles, the potential miracles, to the unlimited potential within ourselves, to those new abilities that were coming up. Wasn't that new abilities in the cards yesterday, right? We must be able to clear out and be able to open to that change, right? To allow that unlimited potential of who we are, that divine being, and that creativity, right? Animal, okay. Okay, amplified in this, the wolf, to teach our children, right? By example, to follow that, to follow their own path, right? Thing I teach my children too, I'm trying to lead by example, is that a great leader knows when to follow. A great teacher knows. They're still learning as well. The teacher can choose and has control over what they teach the student. But the teacher has no control over what that student learns or how they learn it. So even as parents, we can choose what we're teaching our children and setting these examples, but we have no control over what in the end they're going to learn and take from that, and what they choose to use for themselves and to carry forward, right? So we don't want to block their potential either, right? We want to open that up. And just know, okay, I'm doing this because I want to change the world in some way, bring more peace to the world, and I know that begins within, so that's all I can work on. We can change our minds, right? Always, we have control over that. If you can't change what's happening around you, you could change the way you respond to it, the way you think about it. It's your choice. Okay, so that's today's main path and guidance. I don't have my books up here, so excuse. I'm slow today. I'm usually almost done by here. I know this is the natural time in the cycle, right? It's coming down time. I'm getting into that place where you need to just go rest and retreat. Plus, of course, dealing with children takes a lot out, especially worrying about them so much, and especially, yeah, he's all right. Teach with love and respect, and they'll learn that love and respect. Remember, they learn what they live. So, and then I was reading, I think I have my female and my male energy is all off. But you know what? Here's where it goes. It's the intention, right? It's the intention. The woman energy. I guess maybe it's just where you read it, the left and right. This is how we did. My right is my woman energy, because maybe it's covered by the left brain, right? So that makes your right side. And the men, by the right brain, controls the left side, right? So if the male is right, the female is left in your brain, right? Then it's the opposite on the outside in your body, right? Because it crisscrosses. Anyways, okay. The male stuff. The intentions. I'm putting the intention out that this is the male side. But of course it looks, yours is the opposite to me. So, right? So it's probably on perfect sides for you. Either way, female energy, the male energy, the intention is there. See, it's the intention. The energy follows the intention, right? So the female side is the seeking and the finding in that quietness, right? The ways to teach the transformation, which came up earlier, right? And we talked, I was mentioning the butterfly. You help that butterfly out of that cocoon. You know, you see it struggle and you feel bad. You want to go help that butterfly out of its cocoon. Well, then the butterfly can die because it needs that struggle to strengthen those wings for it to fly, to complete its transformation. So, struggles help us to achieve our transformations. They show us, right? If we're struggling somewhere, something needs to shift and change. We need to change our minds, right? It's in our minds first. Don't limit ourselves. Don't limit ourselves, right? Change your mind. Go and seek and find if there's a new way of doing it. Where are you in your transformation? Are you in the cocoon stage? Are you still the caterpillar eating up all that knowledge to go into that cocoon and become that ooey gooey stuff to turn into the butterfly? Whereabouts are you in your journey? Okay. I'll put these back a little bit. Right, okay. Where are you in your journey? Seeking and finding and allowing that, you know, it's that woman that's being open to receiving the energies and those guidance to help you along your line. Open to your teachers on the other side of the road, right? And then that sharing. Again, we need the sharing helps to know that we're not alone. Sharing helps to know that we're having an effect, that we're helping. We can share whether that helps me or that hurts me, right? And seeing beyond, deeper, sharing deeper than just the surface stuff that everybody sees. You know, it looks like this is what's going on with me, but deeper, this is what's going on. I always look like this happy-go-lucky, playful girl. But deeper, hey, there's sadness in me, like everybody. We've gone through lots, all of us. So it's in seeing deeper, right? Asking those questions and sharing. Sharing that interest, sharing that healing, sharing your stories. All right. Right, you have a wonderful, blessed day. And, you know, my energy's off. Hey, we all have them, right? I am a divine human being too. Just like all of you. We are all the same, yet we are all very unique. And it's so beautiful. And you are so beautiful. Thank you for being you. Shining your light bright in everything you do. It's a wonderful, blessed day. Big heart hugs. Lots of love always coming your way. Always there for you. Just open up and